In the course of conducting a Phase 1 site assessment at a golf course located in Tucson, Arizona, several areas of diesel fuel contamination from refueling operation were discovered. Golf course management was advised that contamination levels range between 20,000 and 43,000 parts per million, at which time ex situ bioremediation was proposed as the cleanup method. Due to close proximity of retaining walls and equipment, not all of the contaminated soil could be excavated for placement into biocells. The remaining soil would be treated in situ. Surface contaminated soil was excavated and placed in 5 biocells consisting of a total of 300 cubic yards. Each biocell was constructed on a solid level surface of hard-packed dirt with 24-inch high earthen berms placed at the periphery of the cell. A plastic liner was placed inside the cell extending over the earthen berms. At that time, a 6-inch layer of clean pea gravel was spread evenly over the plastic liner. Contaminated soil was then placed into the cells at a depth of 18 inches. A total of 300 cubic yards of contaminated soil was placed in the cells and treated with a combination of oil sponge HC microbe, oil sponge HC nutrient, and Phase 3 incorporated nutrient along with water. After evacuation of contaminated soil, 2 sites were still contaminated at depths of 4 and 6 feet. 8-foot lengths of 6-inch diameter perforated PVC pipe were vertically installed at each site. Vertical sections were joined horizontally by perforated PVC at a depth of 6 feet in Site 1 and 4 feet in Site 2. Each site was then backfilled with clean dirt to stabilize individual areas. Due to the arid Arizona conditions, the biocells were checked for moisture levels daily and watered if necessary. Moisture levels were kept between 25 and 30%. In situ sites were treated with water every 7 days. The daytime average temperature ranged from 85 to 95 degrees during the remediation project. The biocells were tilled once a week. Test results show the 5 biocells to be in compliance with Arizona residential health basic guidance levels of under 7,000 parts per million. The test results for the 5 biocells showed a high count of 1,980 parts per million of contamination level and a low count of 438 parts per million throughout the 5 cells. The 2 in situ sites also complied with Arizona residential health basic guidance levels of under 7,000 parts per million. One of the 2 in situ sites, area 07 of Site 1, had a TPH value of 6,430 parts per million. Phase 3 Incorporated recommended this area receive additional treatment to lower contamination levels. Site 7 of in situ number 1 received an additional application of oil sponge HC and oil sponge nutrient on 23rd of May 1996 to further reduce TPH levels. Sample from in situ 1, area 7 was tested May 7, 1996 with a result of 870 parts per million. The 3 remaining areas of in situ was 26 parts per million, 452 parts per million, 1,850 parts per million. In conclusion, degradation rates varied from a low of 90% to a high of 98.9% between 30 and 45 days, at which time the attending consultant signed off and closed all sites on May 9, 1996. It should also be noted that no employees of the golf course who maintained the sites had ever performed, built, or managed a bioremediation site previously. Phase 3 has successfully shown that bioremediation, when attended to properly, is a cost-effective way of treating your contamination problems.